The following podcast is a member of the Pokecasters Network. Pokecasters Network, supporting Pokemon content creators, their shows, and the community of Pokemon fans. To find out more, check out PokecastersNetwork.com or find us on Twitter and Facebook.
I am ready to go when you guys are. That last episode took way too long, but this one will be eye-opening.
You say this like we learn anything while we play.
If you don't learn it at this point, that means you're literally not listening to me. So,
Well, yeah. When did we ever say we listen?
that's also true. Let's get started in 3, 2. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Not a Scratch, the only podcast that believes that Scratch is an overpowered move. I am your host, your PM, your DM, your GM, Anirudh himself, and with me here, truly taking care.
It's me, Mansour. Maybe you got the wrong guy, but anyway, I've got somebody with me here who takes his temperature by dunking his head into an ice bath and seeing how much of a headache he gets.
That just caught me completely off guard. I'm not. Oh my god, it's me, Muhammad. I'm not even gonna try and come up play off of that because that just threw me. That just threw me.
That's probably the best intro I've given you this entire podcast.
Like, I was not ready for something of that quality. I was not.
That absurd.
That was wonderful. All right, how you guys doing?
Dunking his head into an ice bath and seeing how much of a headache.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
98.6. Perfect.
I have
to
just
lie down.
No, it's not. It's not 98.6. It's perfect.
98.6. I need to lie down.
98.6. Perfect. I can carry on with my day.
Oh man. All right. Speaking of carrying on with your day, how have you guys been doing? All well? All good? In the hood?
I'm
What
doing
up?
great.
All that?
My throat hurts a little.
Probably because
Oh,
you just
no.
went like, "Ah!" or whatever.
I like genuinely, like, over the past couple days it's been hurting a little. But
Dude, that's oh no.
I also tested negative for COVID. So
As of when?
as of Thursday, and my throat's been hurting since like Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not COVID. It's just like, I don't know if it's like
False negative? Maybe?
very unlikely. I mean, I think it's literally just like I've been like dehydrated and using my voice a lot and screaming. So
Uh-huh.
I should point out for the audience that we live in a country where there are 22 days in a week, and so Thursday was actually 14 days ago. With that being said,
Honestly, the way that the semester's been going, it kind of does feel that way a lot.
anyway, so all well in club. Now, words are coming slowly to me. You know where they go great? In a book. Speaking of book, history.
Yes. Oh,
It's
all of what
101.
happened last episode. Last episode, we were continuing on our merry way, inching ever closer to Gale Beach to deliver the box that we were supposed to deliver for the Dark Clouds, and trying to evade the ghost when, oops, instead of Ralph rolling badly during his watch, Kyle's rolled badly during his watch.
no, instead of you rolling badly, I rolled badly.
That's what I said.
The player,
Well,
not
the characters
character.
aren't rolling it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Instead of me rolling badly, Muhammad has rolled badly. Anyway, so the ghost is back and he's here for round 2. We go down in battle, we confuse him, we cross his eyes, he faints, we try getting his bag, but because Kyle refuses to communicate in any meaningful way, he manages to get himself up. Kyle picks up his bag anyway by using a sleep seed, tosses it to Ralph. Ralph messes up his throw, but then bonks him with an apathy orb, so it's fine. And also manages to confuse the Haunter, not by using an actual Pokemon move, but by just straight up lying and saying, "We're not the Pokemon who have this box. I don't know what you're talking about." And he believes it.
These are not the guild members you are looking for.
These are not the guild members you're looking for. Precisely. Ralph is turning into Obi-Wan. But regardless, he doesn't want to just leave us alone, and he's still trying to fight, so I just bonked him with an apathy orb, picked up his bag, and started running. We all ran in different directions. And that's what happened last episode.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Muhammad, anything to add?
No, I mean, considering we literally just recorded the previous episode, if he missed
What are you
something...
talking about? This was a week ago.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
With that said, let us dive on in. It's a car chase. Okay. So we should mention that all four of them have split up. So this is your best bet for a solo episode. Not really, but we this is a solo episode, and there was like a solo-y episode, like Arc 3 episode 2 or something like that. So there you go. There's your solo episode, peoples. With that being said, you have split in 4 different directions. And as you said,
We've not split. We've scattered.
We've scattered. Yes. Scattered in 4 different directions. And as a result, what are we to do? Who should we go with first? Let's go with whoever. Odds or evens?
Odds.
All right. We'll follow Ralph. Ralph, you're running. You currently have the Haunter's bag, if I'm not mistaken. So as you scatter, you start running into the forest. Now, I don't think we ever established this, but is Ralph technically running the correct direction or not?
Yes, I intended to continue running towards Gale Beach.
Okay.
Even though
everything's gone haywire.
Bucks.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you continue to start rushing towards Gale Beach. I should point out that your belly is wherever it is right now because you've had.
It is currently at 15.
Well, you also used a couple of...
Oh, I did. I only used Lear, so 14.
Cool. It won't take effect, but just keep that in mind in case things go ways that I don't expect them to, which is very likely. So as you continue to rush through the forest, you start hearing sounds behind you, just phasing through of like,
I shout behind me. Oh, you want this bag? Well, maybe you shouldn't harass children in the forest. And then I just keep running.
You keep running. Roll a d20. Roll tough. Roll tough.
Okay, so 20 plus 3. I have rolled an 18 plus 3, 21.
I get to do. Okay. So you start to feel like the voice is getting slightly farther behind you. Not a lot, but just instead of it's more like
Yeah, that's right.
It even sounds.
My legs are good and strong and underneath me. You just keep running more.
Good and strong and underneath me, as opposed to having your legs on top of you.
Correct. So you keep running. As you keep running, that makes sense. No. All right. So you keep on going your merry way. And then I need you and I to both roll a d6.
Sure. I have rolled a 4.
Cool. So you keep rushing. This is not great for you. You keep rushing into into the forest, and then the trees magically disappear. There's also a giant hole about 100 feet away from you that you're running towards.
Huh?
Has Miss Matches come to save me?
No. It's a large hole.
It's like just a crater.
Yeah. Or no, more like a Grand Canyon-esque hole.
Oh, how wide across?
Not jumpable.
Not jumpable, yeah.
Oh.
I like how we both thought that at the same time. Not jumpable. By the way, you are still technically running towards it, and if you do not stop yourself, you will fall into it.
I understand.
I understand the danger I am in.
But also...
Is it teleportable, though?
Huh?
Yes. I think I know where you're going with this.
I'm gonna eat a warp seed.
I thought you were gonna huck the bag into the hole.
No.
Now, here is what I will say. By eating the warp seed, you will be randomly generated into a different location.
I'm aware. I'm aware. I have thought about this. I've done the calculations.
Have you?
Don't ever tell me the odds.
Have you taken probability recently?
Don't ever tell me the odds.
I thought you were Obi-Wan, not Han.
In that case, you eat the warp seed. So you have poofed. Now, I need you to roll me a... Let me think, how many places can I think of? 1, 2, 3...
When you said 1, 2, I was like, in the hole, not in the hole.
Okay, roll a d6. 6.
Okay.
Depending on what you roll, you will be there.
Bada bing, bada boom! I have rolled a 2.
Into the hole you go.
No, a 1.
Into the hole you go.
Wait, really? Oh.
I'm dead serious.
I thought a 1 would have been in the hole.
Nope.
one
One is
would've
out
been-
of the hole.
Well, yeah, one's on the other side.
Ow.
So you
Rats.
eat the seed, open your eyes, and look up to see you in a cavern esque.
How far down am I? And are there any
Um,
like underground tunnels?
Secret tunnel.
So are there? Okay. Question 1: How far down am I? Pretty deep. Like you can
Okay.
see the edge, but it's kind of fuzzy. I don't
So
know
not
how far that would be.
jumpable.
Nowhere near
No!
jumpable. Unless you turn
But
into like
does-
for a ninja or
But
something.
does the haunter know I went in there? Because I never like jumped down. I just disappeared.
The haunter didn't see you, so for all it knows, you might have run like to the left, to the right.
Also,
or just out of range.
also, I don't know if we ever confirmed if it was the haunter that was chasing you this whole time.
I feel like
That is true. We have not confirmed that this is the haunter.
It could have been Kirk being like, "Hey, wait up!"
Wait for me.
No.
Could have been Kyle.
Okay.
I feel like if it was Kyle or Kirk or HT,
If it was Kyle, you wouldn't have heard anything. You would have just assumed like Kyle been like,
Right.
hey.
He would have been charading for me to come back.
Anyway, so something chased you, and you are now inside a Grand Canyon esque cavern. You're at the
Are
bottom.
there any tunnels, underground tunnels?
Make a perception check.
Okay. The beauty will be rolled, and I've got natural 1.
There are rocks.
Well, I'm just going to sit
There
here.
are pebbles.
I'm going to sit here and chuck
There's
pebbles
sand.
at the walls. out of the-
Anirudh, does he see boulders?
No, he rolled in that one. No boulders.
Just rocks and pebbles.
Just rocks and pebbles.
Oof, feels bad.
Well, I guess I'm just going to sit here with the bag. Ooh, wait, let me look inside the bag. Maybe there's something that'll help me.
Your bag or the bag?
The bag.
The bag is empty.
Why the
We
heck did he
established
want
this
it?
last time.
I'm gonna reach my hand inside, like maybe the items are invisible or something.
Interesting. You reach inside the bag and do not feel anything. You feel the bottom side of the bag, basically.
This is useless. Why does he care about? Anyway, well, I guess if I don't see any tunnels, I'm just going to sit here and throw pebbles at the walls in boredom.
Cool. Hey, Kyle, how you doing?
Hey,
Kyle, so you are running in the opposite direction.
I thought I said I was running perpendicular, not opposite.
You're perpendicular. You're running in a direction that is not the same direction. So you keep rushing.
So, Ralph was running south. I was imagining Kyle was running west.
Cool. All right. So as you continue to run, you start to see the river again. You passed it a little bit ago. And as you see the river, you see the river slowly getting bigger and bigger as you keep running. Presumably, you're getting closer and closer to the ocean. Now, with that being said, it's still a bit away.
Kyle's gonna make an interesting play here.
Okay.
He's gonna follow the river.
Interesting. Okay. So you keep running towards the river. As you're running through the river, or by the river, you hear behind you.
Oh, great.
Is that like a bee or something? Like,
Well, you just hear noises. I can't really
You
simulate.
know, like when you're trying to go
yelling.
to the bed and the one mosquito in your room is like.
But there is something behind you chasing you.
Kyle's not gonna pay any attention. He's gonna keep trying.
Cool. Roll tough.
It's my best stat. Boom. I rolled a 9, but plus 2 is an 11.
Cool. However, my boy rolled a 15.
Oof.
Plus 0 is 0. Or if it's 15. Words, numbers, things. Anyway.
Who'll be chasing me?
So, you see rushing behind you. At this point, now catching up to you, a haunter.
Fun. I literally have nothing that I could use to help me. Kyle's gonna keep running, and he's gonna eat an apple while he runs.
Oh, you were running for hours. Okay. Is that what your plan is? Or
Well, Kyle's gonna eat an apple right now because his belly is just not in a state where he should be entering combat at this point.
In the event
Okay.
where he needs to battle, he is preparing.
all right.
Oh,
Cool.
and I rolled a
Go ahead
3
and
too.
eat your apple.
Oh, 17 belly. That's a fantastic place to be.
Coolio. But the haunter is catching up to you.
All right. Kyle is gonna like pivot, stop on a dime, and turn around and use a quick attack again and like close the gap and try and hit it. It is what
Okay.
Kyle's gonna try. To
Go ahead and roll your quick attack.
do. Again with disadvantage. Dang it! I rolled 2 3s.
All right, so you try to turn around and bull rush it, but the haunter seems to be expecting you, and it's just like,
Not quite, my friend.
and you missed your quick attack. Are we rolling initiative for you?
Mr. Quick Attack.
I don't think I could take this thing one-on-one. I'm like I'm looking through everything I have right now, trying to come up with a game plan here. Because I could either try and battle it, which is a losing endeavor. I could try and use my dedicated traveler, but then I don't know what comes after that.
Sure, that would start the battle, end the battle, and then you'd start running away again. But that would lead likely, unless you are able to out athletics them, lead to this situation again.
Yeah, no, exactly. There's no way to really buy myself much time here.
Now remember, you have and this is me just talking. Make up anything.
Oh,
as long as it like logically makes sense.
I mean, that's literally what I was about to do. I was literally just like right when you started talking, I was about to say, I think Kyle at this point is just gonna try and talk his way out of this.
Interesting. Okay. Go for it. What are you saying?
Well, Kyle's just gonna say, well, look, I'm a 10-year-old kid. Yeah, I've thrown literally everything I have at you. I have nothing else. The others might have something more valuable because they haven't been pitching in as much while you've been, chasing us around. I've been the one throwing everything I have. The others might still have something. You should go chase them.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm already taking care of that.
He's using the clone technique.
Shadow clone jutsu. No, it's like use double team or something. Kyle's just gonna give him like a very confused look of just like, wait, you're already taking care of that? What? Excuse me?
Yeah, seeing as, well, you probably won't be talking much more.
Whoa.
I might as well tell you exactly who I am. I am the ghost. Or, I should be fair, we are the ghost.
We are Mysterio.
Kyle like gives like a face of like impressive.
You see, everyone has this idea that there's only one of me, but actually, there are 4.
Huh. Well, I'm not hearing this conversation, but interesting.
Kyle just like gives him a look that just says, "Carry on."
So, whenever we fight with a foe and they somehow defeat us, they think they win naturally. Then we break a Lumious Orb, a blinding flash of light, and then a third member of one of our members drags the one that's fainted out, and the second one comes to take its place. Therefore, we are reborn.
So now I know how to beat you once and for all.
Well, Kyle does.
Kyle at this.
Kyle does, but not me.
And I think Kyle's gonna go the route of like, well, surely if you're a criminal of this caliber of this level, y'all clearly know what you're doing. Why settle for this? You could be so much greater. Y'all could be so much greater.
That's what we think. I mean, we think we're really good, but our bosses are... I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said.
I revealed too much.
I revealed too much. I'm sorry. I can tell you my plan, but I can't tell you who my boss is, so therefore I have to destroy you. Goodbye.
Kyle's just gonna give him a look of just like he's just gonna shrug, just like, I heard nothing.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, nice having a conversation with you. You're nice. You're kind of like the Machop guy. Yeah, seems cool. I almost feel sorry.
That's all you could have said to him.
You're almost like the Ralph. Kyle gets this full like rage. You're like, no, I refuse.
I am not.
Kyle's overgrow just kicks in, even though he's at full HP. Just like, what did you say to me?
But here we are right now at.
Yeah. So, hate to do this, but I'm gonna need everything that you own, preferably like now.
Just getting bugged.
I've told you. I have you and your friends have gotten everything that I have.
Wait, do you have Manaphy with you? You do.
Shush.
No.
Shush.
No. Don't
Shush.
hand it over.
Shush.
Now we can either do this the easy way or the hard way, my friend.
Kyle is gonna nonchalantly like look like he's digging in his bag to see if he can get something. Pull out one apple and throw it to him and be like, there.
He throws the apple back at you.
No, just give me your bag.
Kyle's just gonna give him a look of just like you and I. But he's giving him this look of just like you and I both know I'm not gonna do that.
Well, then I'm afraid I have no choice.
He's going to roll initiative.
Which kind of forces me to roll initiative.
Correct. Hello, this is Anirudh, the GM, PM, DM of Not a Scratch, and thank you for listening to this episode. As always, episodes come out weekly, so be sure to follow us, subscribe, and do all those important things you ought to do when supporting a podcast. If you've enjoyed the episode and want to support us in any way, shape, or form that you can, the best way to do so is to share us with your friends. We are quickly approaching the end of this arc. All you have to do is join, bring friends along, and watch this journey continue wherever it's going, because I'll be honest, I don't even know when I'm running this thing, so yeah, join it, bring friends, all cool. Also, leave us a review on your podcasting platform. Reviews help to bring new people into our community and also give us advice on what we can improve on in the future. You can also follow us on Twitter at notascratchcast or email us as well at notascratchcast@gmail.com if you have any cool ideas to add to the podcast or just want to reach out to us. We also have a Discord for Not a Scratch and have a bunch of awesome people that have already joined. Join to help build the Not a Scratch community. We want to thank GlitchX City for the songs Kirby's Dream Land, the lo-fi remix, Mystery Dungeon Through the Sea of Time Remix version 2, Mystery Dungeon Primal Dialga remix, and X and Y Professor Sycamore's theme remix. We also want to thank Tabletop Audio for the songs Car Chase, Terror in the Woods, Dark Angel, and Lush World. We also want to shout out our patrons. We at Not a Scratch have a Patreon where you can get amazing extra benefits regarding the show and its future, including early access to episodes, special behind-the-scenes looks at what goes into the shows, newscasts from the Outcast region, and more. You'll also be recognized during the show. Thank you to our guild interns Ginny, Harper, Fuego, Alchemage, and Ursa93, and thank you to our guild master Eli. For more information, check out the links in the episode descriptions or contact us on Discord or Twitter. If you're interested in having a promo on the show for your podcast, we'd love to help. All you have to do is send us an email or contact us on Twitter or Discord, and we'd be happy to discuss more. Speaking of promos, let me share with you the end of the world, but in tabletop form.
Hey, it's J. Mark Accento here, broadcasting to you from the end of the world. Here to tell you about the Tabletop for the End of the World podcast. 500 years in the future, corporatocracy is in full force. The rich and affluent are plugged into a virtual reality system called True Reality, while the rest are unplugged, forced to live in a decrepit country full of mutated monsters, robots, and cannibals. 4 survivors within this world have found comfort in an ancient game called Dungeons and Dragons. Tfue is the first and only of its kind. It features an actual play podcast where the players live in this post-apocalyptic world. Fans have described it as the love child between the Adventure Zone and Welcome to Night Vale. It is truly a unique experience, and here is a bit of a preview for you.
You are awash in colors you have never imagined and will never be able to imagine again. Hello and welcome to Devil Prison.
Follow me, unwilling companions.
I can't even imagine seeing people again.
We should talk about that.
Can we talk about phrasing?
That's a little bit of
How
a
to
weird.
properly phrase?
That was a weird.
Are you proud of me? No.
Hello, we can see you.
Excuse me?
By the strength of Olympus, I will destroy you!
Is there anywhere we can go to suffer more?
Do I get an award for trying real hard?
Oh, like maybe they'll figure it out. Or, oh, they're gonna die.
Now, here's what I will say. You could persuade Manafee to be like, hey, Dada's in trouble. You want to go bop him in the head for me real quick?
What type is Manafee?
A water type.
No, so not strong against Ghost.
Not strong, not weak, just kind of doing its thing.
Okay.
I think what Kyle's got to do is like, are there like, is there some place like nearby?
Wait, maybe
to, like, set
never
the
mind.
Manafee down and like let it watch.
In the river. If you want to literally take Manaphy out of the bag, otherwise you kind of just leave it by the river.
Well, like how fast is this river flowing? Like would Manaphy get like carried away, or is this?
No, Manaphy's, despite being a baby, I feel like Manaphy has the innate water traveling skills to be able to travel in any body of water. So
Okay.
even if the river is fast, it's probably not. It's probably like a regular running river, but
Hey,
Manaphy's
hey.
able to handle her.
Yeah, the
Feel like
Manaphy will be able to just like hang by.
Yeah.
All right. Kyle's gonna like take the Manaphy out of the bag, put it in the river, and just like give it a motion and just like wait here. Don't move.
So, are you telling Manaphy to like duck under, or just kind of be bobbing up and down like chilling?
I
will say, if you turn around and there's just a Manaphy sitting there, pretty sure the hunter's gonna be like, "That's a weird thing. I'm gonna take that."
Take a Pokemon?
It's a criminal.
At
He's a
this
criminal.
point, but he could just abduct us.
Well, you guys have been fighting and winning, so.
All right, yeah. Kyle's gonna like motion to it, like stay down, like stay here, stay hidden.
All right. Are we rolling initiative for you?
Yes, I rolled a 1.
Leo. Fairly certain this isn't gonna be a 1. That's not a 1. So it'll go Ghost, and then
Ghost and
Kyle.
Kyle. It's 1-on-1. Also,
when's the last time we
really,
did a
really nice of this haunter, like this. I guess not the ghost. This ghost. Really nice of this ghost to give me my apple back.
Yeah. I mean, he's in his eyes. He's gonna take it anyway. So
Yeah.
anyway, Ghost, what are you doing? Ghost, what would you like to do? Ghost will go for,
I dare it to try and use Leer. I dare it.
Ooh, okay. So my Ghost, I think, is cocky. Does that make sense based on the character I built?
Yeah. This ghost is definitely cocky.
This may give you a chance. My Ghost is gonna go for Curse.
Well, curse when used by a ghost type. What does it do again?
So I cut my HP in half, and then after that, you are cursed.
Right, which is X number of turns, and then right.
Pretty much. Is that actually in here? Each turn take D6 plus 4 damage.
I'm guessing like at the end of the initiative order is when that kicks in.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So status cursed.
Basically. So I cut my HP in half. So I'm gonna subtract half my HP, minus 18, and we are now cursed. You are now cursed. So that is the end of your turn. As the haunter, what the haunter literally does is just takes. How would I describe curse? Because cursed in the game is almost like a nail.
It
being,
takes
like,
a nail and it
slammed
hammers it into itself. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like because of the, I don't know if it was in this episode or last episode, but I feel like the haunter does some shadow clone jutsu, like a jutsu formation type thing with its hands, and just
it would just weave signs.
Yeah, just weave signs, and then the last sign you feel like. Have you seen Naruto? Because that might significantly
I have.
help. Okay, basically like the Sharingan's been used on you, or you even put it like under Itachi's.
The
Genjutsu
Mangekyo Sharingan.
Yeah. You feel like you're like really stiff all of a sudden, and pins and needles are going through you, and it's just like feels very awkward, very like
I've been cursed.
You have been cursed. Alternatively, Haunter could just be bleeping you out right now.
Something tells me, as the main reason that this show is kid friendly, you are not going to go in that direction.
Yeah, that's right. No. Yeah, we're not going to do that. So you have been cursed. It is now your move. So advantage, the health is now halved. Downside, you still have to do the half. So.
Well, my I mean, before I do anything, I'd like to use the stat checker skill again. You know,
okay.
See.
Go ahead and
see what's up.
Stat them up.
So, rolling smart, I get 18.
Cool. 2 stats. Pick them.
Let me get HP and let me get defense and see where those two are
at. 19 and 16 respectively.
So this haunter seems to have the same stat block as the last haunter.
Seems like it. It might be the same one. Don't know.
All right. In that case, what I'm gonna go for here. So I'm gonna go for a quick attack.
Okay. Go ahead and use your quick attack.
I hate this. I hate rolling with disadvantage because I rolled a 20 and I rolled a 16. So I hit, but I don't get the crit. I hate this.
Oof. All right. Well, 16. That'll That'll hit.
It'll
so
hit.
roll your.
It's not gonna do much.
Right.
I'm doing it more for the meta. So 1d8. I rolled a 1, so I may not even do any damage at all. 1 plus 6 plus my attack is 12. 19 minus its defense. So I'm gonna do like 1 damage.
Yeah, that's 3, and then because it's immune, that'll be a tenth of it, I think.
Yeah, so 0.3. 1
Yeah,
damage.
we if it hits, we guarantee that it's 1. So it does 1 damage. Yay! Congratulations.
So it's down to 18 health. And I go next after I take damage.
Correct. So go ahead and roll your d6 plus 4.
D6 plus 4. Why so much? Why?
Curse is
Hey.
pretty powerful, damage wise. I think it's like not a fourth. It's like a sixth of your health.
Yeah, no,
in
it's big.
main
It's
games.
big. So I rolled a 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. All right. I'm back to normal Kyle HP levels.
Nice.
All right. It is the end of the turn that happens. Manaphy is very concerned. Being about a day and a half old.
Yeah.
Loki seeing Father Kyle, like very concerning. Anything like that. So, at any point, you can bring Manaphy into the fight, and Manaphy will listen because Manaphy has nothing better to do. So,
I'm aware.
okay. With that being said, it is now your turn.
Yep. Now Kyle's gonna go for a Mega Drain. Is what Kyle's gonna go for, because special attack. Kyle's special attack is a little bit higher, and by a little bit I mean a lot of it. Oh. I rolled a 16 and I rolled a 7, which is just good enough.
That is just good enough. Yes.
So another D8 plus 6 because all my attacks are weak. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 16 is what's 8 plus 16?
24.
24? Yes, 24.
Yeah.
24 minus its defense, which I believe will get us to 7, so I believe it'll do 3 damage.
So it takes the hit, and it is now the ghost's turn.
Wait, I need to know how much I heal. I get to know the damage I
That
do
is
because
true.
I know how much I heal.
That is true. It does. I didn't even. It does 3, which means that you get 1.5 or 1.
All right. Baby steps. Baby steps.
Slow and steady wins the race. Then right now we're going real slow and real steady. The ghost. What will the ghost do? The ghost will go for.
Use like.
I haven't established that the ghost is smart.
Use taunt or
So,
something. It's cool.
the ghost will go for confuse ray.
All right, I can deal with this.
You definitely can deal with this. I rolled a 4, so that does not hit. So it tries to look into your eyes and confuse it, but you're like, hey, that's probably not a good idea, and you close your eyes.
And now it's the ghost. Well, now I take curse damage.
Now you take curse damage. So d6 plus 4.
Nice. 1. So 1 plus 4 is 5. We're chilling. We're only at 10 down.
Cool. You'll have to remind me when Overgrow takes effect.
Yep.
because
Oh, trust me, I will be telling you when Overgrow kicks in.
Cool. Speaking of, it's the ghost turn. Before the ghost turn, Manaphy, slightly more concerned. With that being said, ghost turn now. Ghost, very confused about how confuse rate didn't work, so it's going to try it again.
And it's gonna miss again because, of course, it will.
So
I
about that.
spoke it into existence, and by that I mean I
So
totally didn't.
Yeah, you didn't. It rolled a 12, so that will hit. You are now confused. How long? Let's find out. Actually, you won't get to know. So, you are confused for X amount of turns. Speaking of, it is your turn. So, what are you planning on doing?
What do I have on me? Nothing good. If I try to use an item, confusion doesn't affect that, does it?
You would still have to roll your confusion to see if you can do your action.
And if I try to attack, and I hit myself, I hurt myself.
You could also skip your turn. That's an option, by the way. I don't know if that's been clear. But
Oh, that's not been clear at all.
yeah, you could skip your turn.
But you could?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why I would do that, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's really if you don't want to take that risk.
I see.
Kyle's gonna roll the dice and go for Mega Drain. Is what Kyle's getting.
Nice.
All right. So we roll to see if it works, which means roll a d20 and tell me if odds or evens.
I got 12.
Even hits.
All right.
So now you roll for accuracy.
No! I rolled a 19, and then I rolled a 1.
Ooh. Okay, so
Yikes.
roll the damage.
But wouldn't he give himself some of that health back? Thunk.
I mean, it's more like you just
No,
sucked
I
it
know,
out of
I
yourself
know.
and
I'm
sent
just-
it to the abyss.
I know, I'm just memeing.
All right, I rolled 4. So 4 plus 6 divided by 2. Is that what happens here?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so I take another 5. And is this the end of the initiative order? This is the bottom of
Because
the order.
you have gone. Yes, that is the end of the initiative order. So curse
another
damage.
d6 plus 4, another 2, so that's another 6. We're starting to get dicey. I need to figure out what a quarter of 34 is. All right, a quarter of 34 is still a ways away. Then in this battle, Overgrow is useless because I will always Overgrow kicks in at 8.5. So Overgrow kicks in if I'm at 8 or lower, and at that point I'm healing. I'm not I'm not trying to attack.
Yeah.
Well, 2 higher damage base would be a damage base of 6, which would be not worth it at all. 2d6 plus 8, not worth it.
So, we are in our current situation. Manaphy at this point is starting to as quietly as possible splash waves, "Dad, are you okay?" type of things. But still not bringing it into the fight.
We're gonna see how this round goes.
Okay.
I was also about to say, man, if he's a grown child, it can make its own decisions. Then I realized it's not a grown child.
Yeah. Ghost will go now. Ghost, what are you doing? Ghost will go for Hex, because you didn't hit it last turn. All right, this is basically it. If I hit, Manaphy's about to go rage mode potentially. This is the catalyst for Manaphy to turn into a Super Saiyan.
You say Super Saiyan, Manaphy's about as strong as Kyle.
Exactly. So let's see what happens. Survey says. I kind of wanted it to happen, but it did not. I rolled a 5.
Hold that.
So Hex does not hit.
Hold that out.
Yeah, and then you just dodge past it. It flies behind you, past the river, hits a tree a couple 100 feet away.
Nice.
It is now your turn.
I
should point out, your confusion is no longer effective because I rolled poorly. So.
Hey! Now I'm just cursed.
Now you're just cursed.
All right. In that case, since I'm no longer confused, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pop an Oranberry real quick. Is what I'm.
Okay. So that's what you're gonna use your turn for. All right.
Yeah, and I heal 4, which is less than ideal. Well, I heal 4, and then now I'm gonna take curse damage, which is just d6 plus 4. So it's really just I'm taking d6 damage. Oh, and now I roll a 5. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh dear, we are in trouble.
Uh-oh.
All right, so here's our situation now. Ghost will be going first in the next turn. You were at whatever health you're at.
I'm at Overgrow health is what I'm at.
Oh boy, so you're at Overgrow. Ghost is going first. What is the game plan, Kyle?
Run away! Run away!
Kyle's gonna look over at Manaphy and just nod to the hunter hey, go make a friend.
So, Manaphy, from Manaphy's perspective, Manaphy was born about 2 days ago and knows that Kyle has been taking care of me for the most time. The Machop seems to be friendly. The other two seem all right, although Kyle gives a nasty look at Kirk every now and then. And is basically okay, this is the squad. These are the people I should know and trust. That's not a person that I should trust. On top of that, you're kind of punching my dad here, so rage
Kaboom.
mode activated. So from the Haunter's perspective...
Finally, I'm winning. Excuse me, what is that?
And Manaphy steps out of the water, just let's go.
Hello.
Come here. I feel like Manaphy, in an incredibly baby version, is kind of just pumping himself up. You want to test me? You want to test me? Boy, that's my dad you're dealing with. So Manaphy, roll initiative. Manaphy, roll initiative. Do you remember you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. The Manaphy could outspeed the ghost, actually.
That's what I'm banking on here.
So I need a D10. Yeah, the Manaphy by 1 outspeeds the ghost. So
tag in my boy real quick.
So turn 5, Manaphy walks out of the water, kind of I am Poseidon, Lord of the Seas, and you shall obey my command.
Now the thing is, Manaphy's moveset, unless Manaphy has somehow leveled in this short time, moveset's kind of whack.
Gotta get the XP somehow.
That is true. So Manaphy, what is your game plan? You have a strategy in mind, Manaphy? No? Alright, well, too bad. Let's go.
So what could it go for? Tail Glow does what? Raises its own special attack. It could Bubble, or it could Water Sport, which is useless.
Okay, so Manaphy, unfortunately, does not have battling prowess. So I'm going to say Manaphy randomly selects her moves. Its moves. I keep putting... Manaphy doesn't have shit. Manaphy keeps selecting its moves. So randomly selects it, sorry. So, cross your fingers.
Just not Water Sport. Anything but Water Sport.
So Manaphy,
Uses
you
Water
notice
Sport.
Manaphy, as it gets out of the water, its head starts to glow. It starts turning bright lights.
Oh, fun.
So you know what that is, but Kyle's just like, okay, cool. Is that an attack? No? Yes? No? Okay, cool, fine. So that is that. The ghost is now concerned.
Not the ghost, this ghost. I'm only fighting one, not the collective.
That is true. Okay, so Ghost is concerned. It's kind of like, okay, should I deal with that one or this one? From the Ghost's perspective, he's winning the fight against you, so let me see what this new creature has. So it is going to go for Hex on Manaphy.
No, not the baby.
This could be a knockout.
Let's see, where is my...
Is Arc 3 just Anirudh going for a TPK? Is that what Arc 3 is?
I'm sick of this podcast. We're screwed. We're getting rid of everybody. That's how the story ends. Kyle falls to the ghost. Ralph is stuck in a canyon. And that's how we ended.
Wow.
Okay.
Such suspense. It's been a while since we've had a cliffhanger as an ending.
It's literally only been a couple episodes.
Yeah, I meant that.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah, I meant that.
Question: did the Haunter hit? Is the Manaphy alive? What's happening?
That's what I'm calculating right now.
So the Haunter hit.
The Haunter did hit, yes.
Oh no! Oh no! I mean, I do have higher special defense. I do have higher stats in general than Manaphy. So. And as far as I know, the Manaphy doesn't have a bag with items. What's Manaphy's ability?
Cannot faint at level 1. Please.
Cannot faint at level 1. Hold on. Why am I doing that? So Manaphy takes the hit. So the Hex is a blast, just here at Manaphy. Manaphy gets hit, and then just looks back up like, please, really? You dare test me with that, you mortal?
Wow.
Nah, no way. What's Hex's damage base?
7.
So what's that in dice?
2d6 plus 10.
2d6 plus 10. This thing has like, on top of that, like 20 something special attack.
Yeah.
So how is it not knocked out?
Because Manaphy's health is 31 before anything.
Oh wow. All right, we talked about this. Yes.
Manaphy's clearly hurting.
Oh, you know it's hurting, but for plot purposes, Manaphy is like, please, compared to what my father deals with, that is nothing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so Manaphy's lost like 2/3 of its health, but it's still up and at him.
See, now my question is, I have 8 health, so if I roll, if I roll at least a 4, it basically there's a 50-50 shot of me fainting, potentially.
True.
If I don't land this Mega Drain.
True.
But if I land this Mega Drain, I roll what?
It's gonna do quite a bit.
I mean, I roll 2d6 plus 8, which is better than 1d8 plus 6. And on top of that, my special attack is okay-ish. Well, actually, its special defense is probably 1 higher than my special attack. So in reality, I'm just doing d6 plus 7 divided by 2 if I go for a Mega Drain, which on average is not going to be it's not.
You could crit. Also, critical hits could be taken into account.
On a disadvantage? No.
Hey, maybe.
Unless you allow me that if I roll 1 crit, I crit.
No, I can't do that.
See,
there's a 1 in 400 shot, I think, right? 1/20 times 1/20.
Yes. Yes,
yeah.
It is
It's
literally
1 in 400 shot. You just crit on this.
There
and
is literally a 0 a 0.25% chance that I crit. It's not happening.
Hey, people win the lottery. I know.
And look at the state of my character sheet. Do I look like I'm winning the lottery?
It helps the poor out. Okay, anyway. What's the game plan, man?
An Oran Berry just delays the inevitable. I think I have to go for Mega Drain. I don't really have much of a choice here.
Okay.
Unless the other choice.
You could Oran Berry stall for turn and then have Manaphy deal with it. Is that your idea?
Well, no. My idea was quick attack, land that, and then go for Mega Drain. But then I'm rolling the dice.
Survive.
Do I stay alive? Either way, I'm rolling the dice.
Yeah, basically, it's almost like this is a TTRPG.
Hey, you know what? We're risking it for the biscuit. We're gonna go for a quick attack.
Okie doke.
And I think the way hold on. The way quick attack works, if I hit, right, it'll be 14 plus 12, which is 16. Yeah, no matter what, if I hit quick attack, no need to calculate, it does 1 damage.
Yes, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Because normal.
I don't think you deal the 20 at any point.
No. So 2d20s, 7 and 8. They're good enough.
Hey!
Good enough. Alright. I do 1 damage and I go again after I potentially die here.
Okay, -1. It takes the hit. Very confused at how you're still up and at 'em. Speaking of up and at 'em, here is the all-important roll. The curse roll. Here we go.
I have... keep in mind, I have 8 HP right now.
Oh my.
This does d6 plus 4. I rolled 3.
He's alive!
Somehow I have 1 HP right now.
Wow.
Oh, this is an anime moment right here.
And now the order and now the order is Kyle, Manaphy, Ghost.
Correct.
Good luck.
And this thing is sitting on, I've lost track. It's still somewhere in the teens. We need a massive. I basically need Anirudh to be willing to let Manaphy actually attack. Because if Manaphy actually attacks, it's done. If I hit this Mega Drain.
Yeah, there's a 2 out of 3 chance right now that Manaphy will not attack. Because Manaphy doesn't know what it's doing.
Come on, dude. Let me have this anime comeback moment.
Look, man, if the dice allow it. Honestly, you could. No, you can't. But you should Mega Drain now, or Berry, or just do something.
What if Kyle just like yells out to Manaphy like, "Can you hit it, please?" would that change your mind?
If you speak it, yes.
I'm trying to think what's the way that you would word this to a child.
Manaphy?
All right. Kyle, at this point now, he's gonna like turn to Manaphy. He's gonna point to the Haunter, and say, "Hit that." And then Kyle's gonna go in for a Mega Drain. Is what's gonna happen here.
Okay. Go ahead and use your Mega Drain.
No!
You missed.
I rolled a 5.
Oh
no. So you go for the Mega Drain.
Anirudh went, "Oh no." Anyways.
It's all up to Manaphy.
Oh, okay.
It's all up to Manaphy.
Well,
All right.
Manaphy can't knock it out with 1 hit.
You never know.
No, it cannot.
You never. Maybe it crits.
Bubble is weak, dude.
Maybe it crits. Maybe it crits.
Anyway, the Mega Drain.
I should use Detect!
You go for Mega Drain, and as you rush up... Oh, boy. What was this? Oh, that's not important. You go for Mega Drain and try it, and the Haunter just sidesteps it, like...
How are you still up?
And on the edge of your seat at this point, everybody's at the edge of their seat. Manaphy now has to figure out how to attack.
It's learning how to battle in real time.
Yeah.
On the job.
No pressure, Manaphy, but you kind of have to hit this. Cool. Let's see what happens. So it is Manaphy's turn. No way!
Did it crit?
Hold up.
It crit.
Okay. No, so this is what happens. Manaphy, through raw determination... How? Okay, alright. Manaphy, through raw determination, starts blowing bubbles.
Yes!
Great, okay.
Well, no, here's the thing. No, here's the thing. I rolled the move. So Manaphy is now creating bubbles. The question is, does Manaphy know how to throw the bubbles?
Oh.
It knows how to use bubble. Come on, it knows it at
Yeah,
birth.
no, I mean, I have to use I have to roll for accuracy.
Okay, yeah. It's do the bubbles hit?
Crit.
Yes.
Crit.
Now, I am doing this for your sake. Hey, Kyle, do you have any IQ skills that would help support your child?
You might. Probably.
I mean, I do have cheerleader, which
Yes.
well, I'm only gonna use it if it hits.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just keeping that in mind. Yo, your kid. Trust your kid, man. 16.
Yo, imagine
Take the dub.
Dang, nice.
All right, so let's roll for damage.
Add your cheerleader. Or roll for
first,
cheerleader.
I have to roll for damage, and then on top of that, the cheerleader will take effect.
Well, cheerleader takes effect after everything, so
Yeah.
Yeah. So, D8 plus 6. D8.
even with cheerleader, I don't think we can knock it out. We'll get close. We might get close enough to where it takes a step back, but that's probably the best we can do.
All right, roll your cheerleader.
Hooray! All right. So I roll cute, and based on that, I roll damage additionally.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
If you succeed. Or
I got 11, which is mixed success, so I add
And
D4,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled a 2 on that. So 2 extra damage is not going to do anything.
If it's just enough, I'm gonna be so surprised.
No, the Haunter's hurting because it started with 19. I did not all that much. I did like 2 quick attacks. The 1 Mega Drain did like 6 damage, 6 or 7.
Okay, so I'm going to describe the event, and we'll move on from there. So, Manaphy at this point, eyes turn blue, I suppose. I don't know. They shine blue. And all the bubbles stop and start rushing towards the Haunter.
Nice.
Each one hitting him, popping him, and sending him farther and farther back. Kyle, how do you use your cheerleader?
Kyle just looks approvingly at Manaphy. Just like,
Proud
good
dad.
Good job, child.
Dang, that's all you got? All right.
This is Kyle. Come on.
So Kyle's just like at the edge of his seat. This guy like, come on. Not even just like, yes, let's go in his head. Bubbles continuing to pop. Boom, 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 boom. The Haunter stares at Manaphy, disbelief, and then falls to the ground fainted.
No!
Dead serious. I rolled max damage. That's literally what you had to do in order to knock it out.
Oh my god. It took a while, but the dice finally came through for us.
On 1 HP! Oh, Lord.
So does this episode end with you just hanging on to life by a thread, and I'm just in a cave throwing pebbles at the wall?
Also, wait, I haven't been subtracting belly. How many moves did I use?
No, keep track.
1, 2, 3.
You have 4. I wrote down 4.
4.
Manaphy joined, and then you went. Yeah, because you used the quick attack. So, the 5th. Oh wait, no. Manaphy used Tail Glow as the 5th. Ghost as the 5th. Used quick attack, and then attempted Mega Train. Manaphy
If you
went
attempt
first.
a move, it still removes belly, right?
Correct. Yeah. So you used 6.
Well, but one of my turns was an Oranberry, so I used 5.
Use 5 then. Yeah. Plus the Oranberry heals up your belly 1.
Wait,
1,
does?
3. Hold up. Because it's a food item.
Wow. Oh.
Um.
Wait, but then I also had the donut and the gummy earlier that I never added.
Well, that was before the night and all that.
Yeah, but because we didn't get a full rest, my belly was still depleted. Like,
Huh.
that should be tacked on to my current
That
belly.
should be
too.
it. Yeah.
So, apple
alright,
plus
dude.
donut plus gummy. Apple plus mega donut plus gummy.
Yeah. Just roll d6s for everything. Call it a weekend.
Just roll 3d6.
Basically, yeah.
Alright, 3d6. Wow. Wow, that's such a sad set of rolls. I got 1, 2, and 1. That's so incredibly
Alright, so +4 minus the 5.
I have 16 belly. I have
And then
16
the
belly.
berry-
I have 1 HP.
Yeah, we'll say the berry heals your belly by. Berry heals you get the gist. 1. Unless it states it. Does the Oranberry state it heals belly?
No, I don't think it does. I think it just says heals damage.
Okay. So that's the case. Manaphy is now very confused because her bubbles did popped and then caused damage. You notice this time the Haunter does not get up. There is no flash of light, nothing like that.
Nice. So, well, first things first. Me and Manaphy are getting our experience before I.
Correct. You
tell
both
what
get
I'm
50
doing.
experience points.
50, 5-0, that's it.
5-0. That's it.
Whack. All right.
Well, if Manaphy wasn't there, you'd get 100. But
we're at 1046.
Wait, they both get 55, you said?
50.
Both get 50 each.
50. Okay.
By the way,
Wait,
because
so
Manaphy
that
got
means
50.
Manaphy's now level 3.
Exactly.
But it doesn't learn anything, it just gains stats.
Great.
Alright, so, question.
Yes.
I, as well as every character in this show, I guess, have the escapist IQ skill, right? Which is like the whole, like, shine your badge and teleport out of there, right?
Correct.
In the Mystery Dungeon games, that's what you do with bad guys, too.
You teleport them into, hypothetically speaking, you teleport them to the jail slash...
Yeah, the jail at the headquarters, right?
Correct.
Can I, like, do that?
Yeah. If you shine, it'll go to the Dark Clouds jail.
Okay.
Well, they're gonna think they caught the ghost when in reality.
Well, now here's the thing. I'm in between. Do I also go back and explain things, or do I stick around and
Do you
help?
want to teleport all the way back to Thunder Tree City?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, that's where I'd get teleported to, right? And that's where.
Well, you can
1/4
use
of
the
the
badge
ghost-
on the ghost and then not on yourself.
Well, that's what I'm. Yeah. But I'm saying, do I want to go back and explain? Like, by the way, this is not
reinforcements.
By the way, this is not the ghost. This is a ghost. There are 3 others.
And also, it's not as menacing as you might think, because if you just faint hit the ghost, quote unquote, 4 times, then you're fine.
Yeah, considering that there are probably people there, and considering that this was definitely like not some like measly small level mission, and considering the ghost's reputation, I think that's the play for Kyle. I think Kyle is gonna, scoop up Manaphy into his bag, and then teleport the Haunter and himself and Manaphy all back to the Dark Clouds HQ and get some backup.
Oh wow!
Interesting. Okay.
And very interesting.
Well, because the way I'm thinking it, right, is we only went the route we did and the way we did to be discreet. It is not like a 2-week journey to get back to where we are. It really could be a day journey.
By train.
Or by whatever, if there's some flying type in the Dark Clouds that can just fume,
I guess, yeah.
It's not that far of a journey.
True.
And it makes sense.
Here's what I believe HD currently has the box of necessary goods. The box. HD currently has, and both of you will now get this. HD currently has the Devon goods.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's sick.
That's basically what it is. I just realized that now, but also yeah, he's basically got the Devon goods. Now.
Wait, I know what the Devon goods are, but do they have more significance in Pokemon Emerald than what I've played through?
No, that's basically it. But just the concept of here's a package I have to travel somewhere else to.
Okay, got it.
Now, as long as HD has to get, let me rephrase that. The box has to be there by the 14th. It is currently the 13th. It's early morning. Wait, yes, it is the 13th. It's early morning 13th.
Early morning the 13th, right? What Kyle's thinking is, Kyle could go back, get reinforcements, be down there by nightfall, and then get it there.
Is that feasible? Hold up. I have to check on the map if that's actually feasible.
If you're telling me the Dark Clouds, one of the 7 major guilds, or 8 major guilds, 7 major guilds, doesn't have
a mode of fast
doesn't
travel.
have the resources to get down there that quickly, come on.
Well, you're asking a universe to travel 110 plus units when trains can travel, I don't even know. Trains can travel 15 miles per day, and boats travel 10 miles per day.
There's a psychic type who could use teleport or something.
Honestly, maybe. Where's the Dark Clouds? Do the Dark Clouds have a...
What I'm saying is I have a fantastic idea. Please let this work. Please.
You know what? There is established...
Give me inspiration. Let me have inspiration here.
I got you, bro. There is established lore that I can create a teleporter in the Dark Clouds. So,
yes. If
you would like to bounce back, you can. Now, here's the thing. You will bounce back, but Kirk, HD, and
I'm aware.
Ralph
I'm aware. This is a calculated risk.
Okay, great.
Just like it would be a calculated risk for me to stick around and try and find them with 1 HP and 3 ghosts out there.
That's also true. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you want to do that, feel free. we'll make some of that. This is your game, man.
That's right. You don't write the story around here. I do. You thought you had the plot lined up? Nope.
Nope. You know, in the beginning, I thought this entire journey would take 2 episodes. That's a joke. But...
I could see you thinking it would take like 4 episodes.
Yeah, I thought this was just going to be a quick one-shot. And I'm like, hey, I could do this in a couple hours, bank it out, here we are. Nearly a year later. When this episode comes out, it'll be over a year. Like a year and 3 months or something. Anyway, yeah, so if you want to bounce back, so the badge starts flashing as the sign of I'm going to send the bad guy back to base does. Yeah. Bad guy disappears into the abyss. You know, it's popped up in the jail cell. There's going to be a police officer that's like, wait, what? That's the ghost, man.
And then Kyle just pops in. Well, actually.
Actually, the ghost is actually 4 criminals, and this is just one of them. You wouldn't know because you never actually battled him. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so you want to pop back? Alright, so I'm going to note that down somewhere. But, yeah, so Manaphy, the MVP of the episode so far, and Kyle bounce back to Thunder Tree City, specifically in the Dark Clouds. So you pop back and you're basically like in front of the building.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. We don't have to deal with that now if we don't want to.
I think we'll end the episode there. So we end the episode with Kyle explaining to the guards of the prison, like, hey, this is a bad guy. I know it looks like the ghost. Technically, yes, but also no.
Yeah, it's like Kyle's explaining that to not only like the authorities at jail, but also has to explain it to whoever is around at the Dark Clouds and basically say, we need to get back down there now.
Well, yes, but actually no. Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, so you have that, the Obstagoon, I forgot his name. The Goon, yeah, the Goon.
The
Goon.
Goon.
Is like, well done. Now, explain to me what exactly is going on. You say, this is one ghost. There are, how many? 3 other ghosts?
Kyle's just nodding like, yes, that's correct.
До свидания. I don't know if that's actually Russian.
It is.
Sweet, I actually know a little Russian. Anyway. Alright, well, let's go, move out. Starts muttering to himself.
Kyle's just like, excuse me, but the package needs to be delivered by tomorrow. We need to get there, like, now.
Alright, I have idea. Go with, what is it? I need a name for an Elgyem.
How do you spell this Pokemon name? Elgyem?
Elgym. This is a Gen 6 one.
Eldym? Oh, Elgyem, okay.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, a name?
I need a name, I don't even know if is it genderless or is it male or female?
It's male-female, 50-50.
Okay. Alright, then, name and a gender.
This?
Bro, look at its head. Look at its head. Its head is like an egg.
This Pokemon looks like its name should be something like Byte, like B-Y-T-E.
No, it's not digital.
It looks digital to me.
No, but like if you wanted to name like a Porygon Byte, I'd understand.
Oh, I
or
mean,
like a Rotom. But like,
okay, fine. Oh, it's Psychic type. Okay. But it looks like a machine. But all right.
It looks like a rock. I don't know what you're talking about.
It looks very like robot-y.
No, it looks like rock. Look at it. It's like little things on its hands are gemstones.
Oh, I see them as like LEDs. And it's all full circle from the intro from last episode.
I don't even think that's the intro that got used.
From last episode?
I don't think it's...
Yeah, well, we'll find out.
Or not the intro, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was talking about electric elements.
Yeah, but the people listening may not even know about that because that may not...
No, because I mentioned LEDs in my sentence where I was talking, like, about you. Anyway, but...
Oh, right. You did.
A name. I can't think of one.
I think it would be really funny if he was Dr. Eggman, but...
Dragman?
I said Dr. Eggman.
Oh, Dr. Eggman.
Like from Sonic.
Alright, cool. Call him
I know
Eggman.
who Dr. Eggman is.
Cool.
And yes, I'm aware that name would be funnier for, like, an Executor, but...
Oh, that's true.
Cool, so, Dr. Eggman, the Elgyem, Elgyem?
We're actually naming him Dr. Eggman, okay.
Yes!
I'm naming him Eggman. He has a PhD in...
Teleportation.
In
astrophysics.
In astrophysics. Actually, that makes sense.
Or not astrophysics.
Astrology?
No, not astrology. Like, I'm thinking, like, interdimensional stuff. Because, like, psychic type.
Okay, degree in multidimensional studies.
Yeah, multidimensional physics. Yeah, that works. Dr. Eggman. We'll go to Dr. Eggman. He has a teleporter. We can trust him. We can?
Wow.
Yes, we can. You seem skeptical. Don't worry about it.
It seems it's fine. So you go over to Elgin, who's just like, greetings.
Is there a map somewhere in the room?
Yeah, sure. You have a full world map.
Kyle is
probably near him, to be honest.
Yeah, Kyle's gonna go to the map, gonna just point to the spot on the map where like they scattered, and just look at him, just like there now.
Okay, 1 second. You feel yourself breaking into pieces. You have everything with you, by the way, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Oh wait. Also, the other thing I wanted to do while I was at HQ is see if there's anything that'll like let me heal up.
Sure, I assume Obstagoon gives you some healing stuff. The goon.
Yeah. Does the
I
goon
take care of my employees.
Take care of my own.
Word for me, I word for you. Okay.
So, am I at full health, full belly?
For all happy-go-lucky.
Ugh! Gas!
Manaphy is healed up too, because Manaphy's now currently playing with the bubble that she made. She's like...
the bubble starts disintegrating and Manaphy just like starts like almost crying. Just like, no!
Man, as you guys start breaking it apart, the bubble pops, and Manaphy's like... just about to cry, and then opens her eyes as you open yours, and you're right by the river.
Like right back to the spot where like we left?
Like 2 feet to the left, yes.
Nice. Well, do we have reinforcements with us?
Did you ask for reinforcements?
I thought I did.
Okay. In that case,
is the goon with us?
You know what? Why not? The goon's with you.
Hey! What about Dr. Eggman?
What are we doing? Eggman isn't. Eggman's got to be at the base so that he can teleport people back and forth.
Okay.
The goon and Apuchiana, which we have to name as well.
Apuchiana.
Pest. No, I'm just kidding. Don't call him Pest.
For some reason, the name that first popped into my head, I don't know why. I wasn't even like visualizing Apuchiana when this name came into my head, but I was just like, oh, that's Mike.
Mike.
All right, sweet.
It's Mike. Maybe Mikey? Myko?
Mike is short for microphone, so we could call him that.
Apuchiana's not a microphone.
I know. I'm kidding.
All right. So here's what so on my list of characters, I have like the number characters. So this is the 107th character that we have created that I've written down. There's probably something I've missed.
Is 107 prime? 107 sounds like I should be prime.
Might be. It's a male named Mike. It's a Puchiana. I have the job to give me a sort of idea of what they do. I wrote down a guy, and voice, I have sup. That's what I'm going with.
Nice.
So, Obstagoon the Goon and Mike the Puchiana are both with you as you head back into the forest to look for everybody else. And that is where we will end this episode that I thought should have ended 20 minutes ago.
That's fine.
Look at me bullying our DM into following my story.
There you go. If you guys want longer content, thank Muhammad. By the way, yeah, Ralph is stuck in a hole.
My role in this episode was super minimal. I just ran into a hole.
This was basically a Kyle solo episode.
Basically. We could
do
it
with Ralph. Okay, he's stuck in a hole. Kyle.
Basically, we might do that. There might be. Hey guys, so there may or may not be a Ralph solo episode coming next week. And why I say may or may be? Because I don't even know. We'll find out. So.
Do we find out Ralph's adventures in the hole?
Ralph's adventures in the hole.
Yeah. So next time we figure something out. Thank you very much for listening. We hope that you've enjoyed. I have been your PM, your DM, your GM, Anirudh himself.
I've been Mansour playing Ralph, a very bored Ralph.
I've been Muhammad playing a very busy Kyle.
And until next time, take care. In the hole!